Hey everybody, it's Amanda from Bunny Budgets 1027. Today we are going to do envelope and wallet restuffing, and we are going to go over this week's budget, or these 2 weeks budget. So let's go ahead and grab our money out of here. All right. And we are going to do 1, 2, 3, 54, 20, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84. So that's 800. And let me get these in order real quick, because this is going to drive me insane. I know why banks don't keep them in order anymore, because most of these are in machines, or at least at my bank it is. But I like mine all facing the right way. I'm old school, I guess. So that is 800 right there. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 900. We will not be stuffing all of this. Some of this will be going into savings challenges. All right, so we're going to start with my budget. I love this budget book. It is a bi-weekly budget book by Clever Fox. It really makes me happy. It's much easier for me, since I get paid bi-weekly. And it's got all of the calendars up front. That's probably the only thing I don't like about it, is that the calendars are separated, but I get that as well, so I'm not complaining too much. So I was looking at what was coming up for payday. These two have already been paid out of my account, and the only other things we have for these 2 weeks are Hulu and Cricket. And then my utility is not due till the 31st, so I'll be taking it out of next paycheck. Not that I won't be putting money into that envelope, just that I don't have to worry about it until the 31st. And then this one, even though I get paid on the 31st, I budget by Thursdays, so this will go on the 31st too. Now that that's done and over with, I do have my Discover payment that was paid. My Hulu and Cricket are coming up on around the 25th. I got my 2 paychecks. It equaled out to about $1,550. So I'm going to put $500 in rent. That's going to stay in my account. Utilities, we're going to put $60. Debt, we're going to put $210. Groceries, $150. Personal, $70. Bunny food gets $20, gas gets $20, and I'm gonna put $20 in health. I have not been doing this, but I'm trying to make some changes with my health so I can keep being better for myself on that. And then what is left, I'm putting $200 in my Save Day Sunday for those 2 videos, $40 in Tiny Tuesdays, $50 in monthlies. And then what's left, we're going to figure out, we may add to the bunny box. And anything that remains after that will be going back to the bank. So we shall start with our bills binder. Rent is in there. Utilities, I said we're doing $60. I did get my utility bill because we have had an unseasonably cold December. It was at 205 almost. So we're going to add 60 in now because we have 80 already in there. Uh-oh. And so that's going to be 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 140. And then we'll add 65 next paycheck. All right, subscriptions. Did I not put anything for that. I think I'm waiting to do the other 40 in subscriptions at the end of the month. All right, cell phone, I did not do anything. Debt, we're gonna do 210. And I will be pulling some money back out of this one at the end of the month as well. So now debt has 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 30, 430. And that's it for right now. The next binder we're gonna get into is gonna be, this is like my variables, fast moving sinking funds. I call them fast movers. So we are gonna add 20 in health. Now I will tell you something I did have to do because I had to go get glasses. I got glasses on yesterday. Sorry. So I wasn't sure how much my glasses were going to be. I moved 50 out of my clothing into my health just in case it was more, but it was only $10. So now we have 50 in health, and we're going to move this 50 back into clothing. We're not adding anything to bulk or household. We did spend, I went to BJ's, we spent out of that. And groceries we're not putting in here. We're going to put 20 of my mad money or my spending money into here, and that gives us 21 in here. But this one we are going to happily put in our bunny box one. All right, bunny needs, we are going to add 20 into here. That's 50, 70, 90, 110 in bunny needs. And I will need to get a Chewy gift card soon because their order is coming up the beginning of February. Gas has 20 in here, but we're not putting in the other 20. We're not doing anything in those. So now we're going to go to this one, and we're not adding anything. Oh, we're putting our 50 back into clothing. I still have to update these trackers. I'm horrible about that, but that is okay. I'm not going to stress too much right now. All right, and so in groceries in my wallet, I am putting $150. I used to try to split it up in between the 2 weeks, but on the weeks that I work, I don't spend as much in groceries, so I just figured I'd put it all in at once. Gas, we are putting 20. Bunny food we've already done. Spending money, we're putting this last 50. All right, that is perfect. So now what we have left, we wanted to try to do 200 in Save Day Sunday. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, that's 200. These giant paper clips, I love them. All right, and 20, 40 into Tiny Tuesdays. We can put a small paper clip on this one, and I will go through my binders and change these out. 50 into monthlies, 20, 30, 40, 50 into monthlies. And again, we'll do a tiny paper clip on this one. And bunny box. Let's see how much we have left. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 60 left, and I think I'm gonna put 30 in bunny box. But let's go through my change that I've saved up for the past 2 weeks. we're going to count this. We got 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34. So that's $34. And I'm going to add 30 into it to offset the cost on Bunny Box. And then this is going back in my Back to Bank envelope. We may use this for change later, or to condense, but I'm gonna try not to use it in savings unless I absolutely have to. Now, one thing I do want to mention, Jess over at Toe Bean Budget, she's sent me a really cute challenge that she had thought up, and she said I had bee bugs. I have not paid attention to any of my bugs, and I don't see any bee bugs in here, but I can check some of my other ones in my thing, and we're going to save them for the bunnies. It's going to be bunny bugs. So no bees in here, but that is our bunny bug savings. All right, that is all situated out, and let me move to this one, and I want to grab my 2025 challenge because I have set up to automatically have $100 of one of my paychecks transferred into my high yield savings, which we are using to do this 2025 challenge. And let me pause you while I grab my, well, no, I don't need to pause you. Let me just give me a second. I'm trying to find my calculator. I was using it the other day and I don't know what I've done with it. Okay, so we'll just do mental math. So we're going to grab a 100 prop holder out of here to denote the amount that's in there. I have no clue where either one of my calculators are. Ooh, I'm a mess today. I apologize. So I'm going to do this next row. So 25, 22, and 24. 5, 6, 7, 13. No, that's not right. 9, 10, 11. 2, 4, 6, 7, 71. Plus 3 is 74. And then 100 minus 74 is 26. So we're going to do this one, this one, this one, and this one. And cool, there's a 26 right here. Perfect. And let me grab my markers. Yep, that's the one. So we're gonna color these real quick. Trying to keep everything in order and make it look pretty. I'm not really one to be so pretty about things, but we're trying our best today. So how's everybody's week going? Mine has been really good. Like I said, I got my glasses ordered. I'm kind of excited about that because I absolutely need to get my poor eyes treated right. I've been struggling to see, not really see, but just having some issues with it. So I'm glad to have gotten the glasses ordered. All right, so we're gonna do this 26 here and this pretty green. And that is our $100 in our 2025 challenge. And so now we have 100, 200, 300 in 2025. And I do want to go ahead and update the tracker while I'm thinking about it. 116 deposit 100 754.91. So that is growing, and I did finally get everything, all of my trackers updated and the money correct, matching what's in my high yield savings. But this just helps me visualize what I have in each bucket in my high yield savings, so that I'm, know how close I am to my goals on those. So yay, we are making great progress on that. I'm very excited. And once I print off the challenge that Jess sent me, I will definitely go over or show it to y'all and share with y'all. Now, I do want to go over my spending for the last 2 weeks, because this is also one of the ways that I am keeping myself accountable. I kind of fell through at the end of last year. So I went through, highlighted each one based off of what I spent. And so we're going to just kind of go over, I'm not going to go over each individual transaction, but I am going to go over totals, because what I did was I totaled them out once I got them separated out into each different category of the spending. So my personal total I spent was $137.01. A lot of that was Christmas money that I had left over. I know people are doing no spend Januaries. I'm not not at the point of participating in that yet. I do try to keep up with it, but in truth, I'm not there. I'm not ready. I feel like I'm not ready for that. I would set myself up for failure. I am trying to make sure that I do better, but yeah. So personal, I spent $137. Games total, which I'm really trying to quit, but again, it's actually not bad. It was $10.97, so $11. Gas, I spent my regular $20. Eat out, I spent $9.08. Grocery total, I went a little bit over. I spent $153.40, but that's not bad. $3 over is not bad. Out of my bills, subscriptions / debit, I spent $245.31. Budgeting total, I spent $57.18, and that was just some things that I had needed to update my binders, a couple of new binders, just a few odds and ends. Health, I spent $27.12. Some was on medication. And I did sign back up for Weight Watchers. Now that I'm budgeting better and working 2 jobs, I have a little bit extra money. I am going to start trying to focus on healthy eating. So about 20 of that was the Weight Watchers. I did, like I said, I went to BJ's. In my bulk total, I spent $228.80, and that was between 2 transactions. My household was $102.34 out of household bulk, and then my groceries was $126.46. And some of these I did put on the the credit card, my health, my Weight Watchers subscription, and my other subscriptions were already on there. I did put the budgeting on the credit card. I have that money in here to go back to the bank when I get ready to pay that bill. Oh, is it this one? It's in this one because it's in my hobbies. So I do have $60 ready to go back to the bank. So it was not unspent. I mean, it wasn't, I'm not spending money I don't have. Car maintenance, I had to have a light bulb or my headlight changed. So I'm going to be pulling that probably from clothing because I'm not really needing anything in clothing right now. And likewise with games. I am going to be pulling that $11 probably out of clothing. Now personal, I will be, because those were kind of unexpected purchases, I will be pulling out of what I've got in my personal right now, or that I just deposited, and next week that extra 20 that I put in there. So that's going to be what I'm going to do. But I'm trying to do this every 2 weeks to keep up with a running total of what I'm spending in each category and know when I need to rein myself back in. So it's one of those things you very quickly become not so great when you have still have the Christmas spending fever is what I like to put it. So excuse me. But yeah, that is my roundup, or not my roundup, but my finish off for last week's and the beginning of this week's. And I plan on doing this on a bi-weekly basis, just going over my expenditures. And when I close out at the end of the month, it'll just make it easier to know where to pull the money from. So that's what I'm kind of looking at. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Now that my wallet is stuffed, I feel much better. And I can't wait to come back on Save Day Saturday and save with y'all. I hope let me not repeat what I just said. I will talk to y'all all later. Bye.